Illinois Lieutenant Governor Juliana Stratton is projected to win a heated and crowded Democratic primary race. It's for the U.S. Senate seat left behind by Dick Durbin after nearly 30 years. Stratton will face Don Tracy for the Senate seat. He's a former chairman of the Illinois Republican Party. I want to bring in CBS News Executive Director of White House and Politics, Fin Gomez. Fin, good to see you today. So we know that this is a valued seat. So can you walk us through this matchup of Stratton and Tracy?
Yeah, you know, what you're seeing a lot in these Democratic Party primary results has been that Democratic base voters really want to see a fighter, someone who can push back against what they say is the Trump administration's overreach in a lot of areas. And I think how Stratton defined herself in this primary is just that, someone who can be the strongest fighter against the Trump administration, especially on immigration. There's a bit of history here, too. If she wins in November, Stratton will become the second black woman to represent Illinois in the Senate and just the sixth black woman senator in U.S. history. She also has the full backing of Governor J.B. Pritzker, which is important because he essentially used his powerful Democratic infrastructure and fundraising apparatus to help her. And that gives her an advantage, a clear one, heading into November, and which helped her, propelled her to win in the heated primary that we saw in Illinois. She will now face, as you mentioned, Republican candidate Don Tracy, who is a former state Republican Party chair in the fall. Stratton is the heavy favorite, however, in this very blue state. Yeah. And just a reminder, Mugo, no Republican has won statewide since 2014.
And I have to ask about Governor J.B. Pritzker. Obviously, there's still that question mark of whether or not he's going to run for president. But why is Stratton's win also a win for him?
Mugo, that's a great question. I think last night was a big win for Pritzker politically. Juliana Stratton was his handpicked candidate, if you will, his former running mate, and her winning was proof of his major political clout in Illinois. You know, her victory was engineered in part by Pritzker, a billionaire who backed her early and donated millions to a pro-Stratton super PAC, which was run, Mugo, by some of his close political advisors. And while he is facing re-election in November, he won by 12 points last time. But this win last night, it gives him a major boost as he considers a potential 2028 presidential run. So with the win in Illinois last night, it portrays two things. One, he is a kingmaker, and two, it gives him momentum potentially ahead of a possible presidential launch. Mugo.
Okay. All right. Fin Gomez, thank you for your time today. We appreciate it.